Hi, I'm Amanda Kiss reporting for LCTV from Ward Pound Ridge Reservation at the Fall Country Pace held by the Lewisboro Huntsman Association. Teams are broken up into divisions by Hunt, Pleasure, Junior, and Western. There will also be the first time ever Munchkin Run for beginner Huntsman Pace riders. In addition, lunch will be served hot buffet style for spectators and competitors who have worked up quite an appetite. Ribbons will be awarded to 1st through 10th place. So let the games begin.
Got it. 10-12.
10-12 is your out time.
Come on.
Yep.
They've been doing that for the series. They have. Perfect for us.
You have to have something.
7, how you doing? And you're off, have a great
Bye,
time.
guys.
10-15
Got it. 10-15.
How long has Danny been riding for with you?
We have had her for maybe 4 or 5 years now, and we've gotten to know each other really well. And I didn't know that you could have a relationship with a horse, but you really can.
Thank you. Good job. Awesome. Awesome.
This is Emma, who is going to be competing in the Munchkin Run today. How old are you and what school do you go to?
I'm 8 and I go to Scotland Elementary School.
How long have you been horseback riding?
1 year.
Is this your first competition?
Yes.
Wow, how exciting! Are you scared or nervous for today?
I'm excited for today to ride in the Munchkin Run.
Well, I'm sure you're going to do really well, and we're looking forward to watching you this afternoon. This is Sydney Rossi, who is about to compete in the Munchkin Run. How are you doing today, Sydney?
Good.
Are you excited for this competition?
Yes.
How long have you been horseback riding for?
Since I was 2.5, I think.
And how old are you now?
7.
Wow, so you've had quite some practice. And tell me a little bit about your pony. What's her name?
Baby doll?
Is she nice? I'm a little bit afraid of horses. Is it okay that I'm this close to her?
Yeah. She won't bite.
Okay, good. Well, good luck today. This seems like fun. Liza and Meredith are members of the Lewisboro Horsemen's Association. We have the best view in the park over here, and you ladies have quite an important role today, providing the finish times to riders as they come in, which is obviously very important. Now, yes. Now, Liza, what makes the Lewisboro Horsemen's Association different from other organizations in the area?
Well, we're part of the Associated Bridle Pace. There are a series of paces: Bedford, Greenwich, Middlebury, Newtown, a number of others. We are lucky enough to have Ward's Pound Ridge Reservation. We don't have a lot of jumps, so ours is probably an easier pace than other people have. And we're a little different also in that we offer a Munchkin Run. So I think you got it on video, little kids come and are led through a shorter version of the pace, which has been really popular for about a couple of years now.
It's very fun to watch. And what events do you have coming up this fall that we can look forward to?
Well, this is our big one, the Hunter Pace, and then we'll have a holiday party where we get together over the holiday season, and then coming up in the spring.
Hey, Liza, how many more do we have out?
Excuse me.
Oh, duty calls.
We have 2 more out there, okay? Do you hear me? Yeah, 2 more. Oh, and then in the spring we have a spring ride that starts off in Town Park, and it's a poker run. It's smaller than this, and teams go out with and we have people set up across the park, and they hand out cards, playing cards, and whoever comes back with the best poker hand wins.
Oh, that sounds very exciting.
Very fun, yeah.
And Meredith, why is it so important to be a part of an organization like this if you ride occasionally or often?
I think there's a sociability. Few people want to go out there and ride by themselves. It's also a safety issue. I don't really think most people should be out there riding by themselves. We also have one other event, which is a cleanup, where we go out and clean up the trail. It's because limbs come down, and we have to make it so that people can use the trail. But primarily, social aspect is really important, and a safety aspect. And we are going to do something this year where we're going to list people who are looking for partners, because sometimes someone will want to go on one of these hunter paces and will need a partner. So we're going to say this person is available, get in contact with them.
On our Facebook page or on the website. I'm not quite sure. The technical people are going to figure that out, whether it'll be Facebook or website. We'll be listing that, yeah.
And what is the website?
LHAtrails.org, I think.
Okay, viewers will definitely have to check that out. Thank you for joining us today and for all your hard work.
Made it through the finish line. How was the ride, Rick? Tell me how your ride was. Good ride. Tell me how your ride was. It was good. Great ride.
Hey, Joan. Well done, ladies.
And there too. Woo. They got your balance. 19. Thank you.
Well done.
I'm here with Callie, the president of Lewisboro Horseman Association, and some other members, Harper, Kat, and Monique. Nice to see you ladies today. If it wasn't for all of you, none of this would have been possible. You do such an amazing job. Approximately how many people were participating in today's event?
We had 40 teams, and teams are of 2 or 3. We had quite a few teams of 3. So we had well over 100 riders today, which was a good turnout.
Very good turnout. And what about the different divisions that you have here at the pace?
Well, we try and make this pace a fun pace that anyone can participate in, from young children to older people. So we have 4 divisions. We have the hunt division, where teams ride a little faster. That would be for more experienced riders that would like to ride faster. Then we have the pleasure division, which is just a slower time. Anyone can enter that and go as slow or as medium a pace as you would like. Then we have a junior division. One of the team members must be under 18. And then we have the Western for people who ride Western. And it's not a race, it's actually just a ride with a partner, and we average the times for each division, and the winner is the person who comes closest to the average time, the team who comes closest in each division.
I'd like to add that we also held a Munchkin Run this year, which is our second time that we've done this. It's for first-time hunter pace children, normally. Adults are welcome too, but we only had children this year. Most of them are 9 and under, and we take them on a marked ride that's led by adults, and really just to get them some experience out on the trails and learning how to be trail savvy and safe while riding them.
And everyone gets a ribbon in that one.
Oh, lucky them. That must be very exciting. How many little girls were participating in the Munchkin Run today?
We had 6 riders today.
Good turnout as well. And it's nice that you accommodate to so many different levels and ages. And now that we're approaching the end of the fall, what is going on this spring that we can look forward to?
We have a couple of things that we do every year. One really important day is our trail cleanup so that, our riders can make use of the trails that we have here. The trails are mainly outside of the reservation that we're responsible for, but everybody kind of shows up and pitches in, and we try and get any obstacles or anything that people mention to us out of the way so that the trails are safe and enjoyable. And we get a lot of help on those days. So I don't know if we have a date for that yet, but we will soon, and we'll let everyone know on our Facebook page and our website.
Also, can people volunteer who don't horseback ride and just love to watch and are spectators and would like to get involved?
Absolutely. Today's event and many of the events that we do throughout the year could never be done without volunteers from the community, and we couldn't thank them enough. It could never be possible without them. So we also in the spring do the annual polka run, which is a great event. It's a lot of fun, and it's for anyone who just wants to start the year off on a nice, easy ride through the reservation. And we hand out a poker hand. You get to different posts along the way, and you get a hand. And at the end, we have a big luncheon, and it's a lot of fun, and just gets people ready for the fall or the spring, summer pace series, and or just to get out and ride and have a great time.
And I heard there's a big fundraiser coming up. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Callie?
We are having a fundraiser coming up. It's November 1st to be held at JP's Lounge, which is at LHA. It runs from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Everybody is welcome. Come up and support your local trail system. So again, that's at JP's on November 1st.
Shari Rossi just finished completing today's pace. What did you think of the course today?
I actually thought that the course was beautiful. It was very well marked, which is an amazing thing. When I first started doing this about 10 years ago, it was a little bit more challenging for me because I was a little newer, but I started riding with Echo Farm with Callie Bauer, and she taught me all that I needed to know, and each year it has gotten better and better and more fun, and it's just a really great course. I actually did it twice because I had to do the Munchkin Run as well, and my daughter was in that for the second year.
And what is your favorite trail in the area?
My favorite trail is any clear and open trail. So the finish was a lot of fun because you just get to gallop right through, and it's just it's pretty exhilarating, especially when you have a really sound, level-headed horse. It's a lot of fun.
And how has the Lewisboro Horsemen's Association evolved since you first started participating until now?
I started in 2002, as I mentioned, and I knew nobody, and I didn't ride. So someone told me about Echo and about Callie, and that it was a no-pressure kind of a barn, which for me as an adult rider was really important to me. And it has, it's really just been an amazing experience personally to get involved in the organization. I've met so many amazing people who've really become lifelong friends and really helped to solidify just my experiences here as a resident. And if I didn't have this as a center, I really wouldn't feel that sense of community. So it really is central to, my experiences in Lewisboro, and is now becoming even more essential now that my children are starting to ride.
Patrick Dunn, how did you become involved with the Lewisboro Horsemen's Association?
Well, I came here for a break in 1987 I was working in Europe, traveling the world, working in Europe, Japan, Hong Kong, and a guy asked me to run his racing, totally by accident. A gentleman I met at a business lunch in Manhattan that started at noontime and finished about midnight. So it's typical Irish lunch. And I came to manage his farm and his racing, and I had taken a break for 3 months, and I met so many people that I liked here that I deferred my going back, and eventually I took permanent residency here. And it has been one of the good decisions of my life. I love the people, I love the community, and those that are involved in the horse business in this area. I think it's a community, and it's families that wouldn't otherwise have met and become friends through it.
Well, we're glad to have you here, and you're quite popular in the community. I think a lot of other people will agree.
I like people, and a few of them like me.
Well, thank you for coming out today, Patrick.
To talk with you.
Robin Musicant is a member of the Lewisboro Horsemen's Association, and you are also responsible for organizing the Munchkin Run. How did you go about doing that, and what inspired you?
This is our second annual Munchkin Run, and we noticed over the course of many years that all the adults were having a great time on their rides, and all the kids were coming along who were also riding enthusiasts, but they would end up sitting around waiting for their moms and dads to come in and their big sisters and brothers. And so we decided, wouldn't it be great to set up a Munchkin Run where the little ones who aren't quite ready to do the full pace, they can have a chance to do a shortened pace, safe, because they're being led by either a parent or an older sibling or someone who can hold on to them and safely walk them through the shorter run, and they're super excited about it. The first one was a great success. We've probably tripled our entries this year because last year was so much fun.
That's very exciting. And how old do you have to be in order to participate in the Munchkin Run?
Actually, it can be pretty young because they're so supervised and we have an adult holding on to the child. So we haven't really established an age that's too young because it's so controlled and so safe that even the wee little ones can get on and have a good time and enjoy the pace just like the adults.
I'm sure you worked up quite an appetite with all the riding that you were doing today and escorting the munchkins. Who catered the lunch today? The food was amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. We have a great caterer. We use the Horse and Hound restaurant. Sue Vales is the owner of that place. They have catered the last few years, and I believe some of the people come just for the lunch that they get here. The food is amazing. She does a great job every year. So we'd like to thank her very much for spending the time and doing this for us each year.
These girls have all participated in the pace today. What did you think of the trail?
I thought it was really fun. Yeah, that's it.
And how long have you been riding for?
Like 5, 6 years.
Okay, so you've had quite some experience. And what about you girls?
10 years.
3 years.
Okay. And now you participated in the Munchkin Run. Did you have a good time?
Yes.
Sarah Eastright participated in today's pace in the Hunt Division. What was your time today?
Our time was 1 hour and 5 minutes and I forget, something seconds.
That sounds pretty fast for an 8-mile trail.
Well, today we weren't the fastest. A lot of paces we go too fast and end up being too fast. So we're kind of pleased with that time. We'll see how it turns out in the ribbons.
Good. We're anxiously awaiting the results for the ribbon ceremony. Now, do you ever come to Ward Pound Ridge and ride the trails recreationally?
We do. We actually love it here. It's only about 15 minutes from where the horses are stabled, so it's an easy drive to take them here, and the trails are fabulous, so we come here a lot.
This is Assemblyman Robert Castelli. Nice to see you today.
Good to see you again.
What brings you to the Lewisboro Pace?
Well, I love horses, first of all, and if I weren't running for office, I'd be riding today. But the fact of the matter is this is part of Northern Westchester, and it's an integral part of Northern Westchester. You know, between the Lewisboro, Bedford, Riding Lanes Association, the Goldens Bridge Hounds. We have a multitude of horse-related industries up here, so to speak, or enjoyment up here, shall we say. And it makes the place singularly unique. And it makes it a wonderful place to be. And from young people to old people, from serious riders to beginning riders, it's one of the things that make our area, in Lewisboro, Bedford, Pound Ridge, North Salem, so quaint.
And can we expect to see you competing in any of the upcoming paces this fall?
Well, I tell you what, if I get reelected, I'll ride in something.
We're going to hold you to that.
You got it.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Good to see you.
First and foremost, we just want to thank everybody for joining us here today at the LHA Fall Pace. We want to let everybody know, and this is really great news for us as well, that FEMA as well as the Westchester County Parks are going to be working on some of the things that Mother Nature took from, all the people who love to enjoy this park. They are working on it, so please come back and visit, and hopefully in the very near future some of the important bridges and other areas will have been fixed. So let's keep our fingers crossed and thank FEMA and Westchester County for that. We also want to thank all the volunteers for helping today, from trails, setup, baskets. We just couldn't do it without all the volunteers, so we really want to thank you very much. We want to thank the Horse and Hound again for a wonderful lunch, so thank you very much. We want to thank Anna Maria for doing all our entries and our results. Thank you. We want to thank the Munchkins so much for coming, because you are the future of Hunter Pace. So we hope you enjoyed your experience, and thank you very much to Molly Bradburn, Brianna Wallach, Millie, I'm sorry, Millie, Cindy Rossi, and Emma Fair. Thank you so much. Millie, you want to come up and get your award? Thank you, Millie.
Millie.
Brianna.
Millie, hold it up. Millie.
Sydney. And we have Emma. Nice job. Give a big hand to our future Pace rider.
All right.
In 5th place, Team 62, Olivia Goodnow and Heather Georges.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. 4th place, Team 36, Robin Musicant and Claire Bradburn with a time of 1:29:02.
Good job. Get some photos.
In 3rd place, Team 61, Kate, is it Ahrens? And Kathy Needell. Are they here? No, they're not here. Okay. Wow, you take it over.
Well, that's you. You had a good showing.
In 2nd place for the pleasure, Team 54, Claire Reed and Alice Fisher with a time of 1:31:49. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Great. Picture. Wow.
In 1st place for our pleasure division, we have Team 74, Veronica Brandhuber and Susanna Pass with a time of 1:31:30. Thank you. Congratulations. Pleasure.
Nice. Yes, you're welcome.
So that ends our award. So thank you again very much for coming, and have a great day.
This concludes today's show. Thank you for supporting the Lewisboro Horsemen's Association.
Thank you for watching LCTV.
You're watching Lewisboro Community Television, Channel 20.